Hello. Today I want to talk about non-duality and the way of love, truth, harmony, and unity. Now, many years ago, when I was still on the spiritual search and reading all manner of books, I started contemplating and comparing various faiths, religions, beliefs. I wanted to see if it all could be distilled, and so I kept making notes and combining and distilling and trying to get down to core principles. In the end, I happened on that it seems that all spiritual teachings are teaching one or some combination of love, truth, harmony, unity. Now, fast forward several years later, I had, you know, uh, realized kind of the non-dual nature of reality. And with this realization, I was looking at, you know, the previous boiled down precepts: love, truth, harmony, unity. And I came to realize that, well, non-duality is basically unity. And then the other three really are further variations. Um, so you could say, well, harmony, if something is truly harmonious, say a orchestra playing a piece of music, if they are harmonious and really nailing it, it is almost as if they're playing as one. It is a unifying unity type of thing when harmony comes into effect. Now, in truth, you know, lies, secrets, this is a division or a pulling away from what is. The truth, in essence, is simply what is. It's reality. And so the truth ultimately is one. There ultimately there's only one truth. It's the truth. There's not two truths. And as I studied and delved into the idea of truth, I've come to realize that if we bump into two truths, they're half truths at best. The only reason an argument continues, uh, a reasonable argument, logical argument that isn't totally in delusion, the argument sustains because each have an element of truth to them. Truth dispels lies, dispel it's like the light dispels darkness. There's no real competition or fight between light and dark. Once the light arrives, darkness is dispelled. The truth works like this. And so if there's an argument going on between two people that say they have the truth, they have elements of the truth. There's half truths that can't be conquered, and that's why they both kind of hold on. Now, love, on the other hand, is the last one. And love, I think, is one of the most obvious ones. Love brings people together. Love is also a unifier. And so I found that and I call it the way. The way is, if somebody goes, what's your religion? My way is the way of love, truth, harmony, unity. That's my religion, I guess you could say. And each of these is a unifying energy. It brings things together. Love brings us together. Hate divides. Truth, as because there aren't multiple truths, truth brings us together. Half truths, lies, that divides. Harmony brings us together. Conflict, disharmony is what separates and kind of pulls things apart. Actually, the pulling apart causes this disharmony. Ultimately, everything is fairly harmonious. And then the last, unity, which obviously fits with unity. Unity is a unifier. So, anyways, I think I thought I would share that this is my way, and it goes very well with non-duality, as non-duality is all-inclusive. It doesn't exclude, and what better way to include than use the unifying powers of love, truth, harmony, unity. Thank you.